Hello, Anne. It's obviously Ian here. I thought I'd ping you a quick video rather than try and explain what we do in an email. So basically, we offer this is the content of a web app. Education organisations use the app to train and support their educators in the use of evidence-informed teaching techniques. So here's one of 160, and you'll see that we've used airplane safety card type graphics to make learning the techniques pretty quick and easy. So there's two parts to the app really. There's the library with the content, and here you can see that the default collection is to search by learning need or barrier to progress. You might see some things that connect there. The idea is that when a teacher or educator sees a learning scenario they're familiar with, they click on it and a range of solutions come up. So we've spent a lot of time, actually we started doing this pre-COVID, looking at teaching techniques to use online. I did a keynote last week where I was asked to talk about how just by getting used to using Zoom or whatever, that doesn't mean that good pedagogy is going to be part of it. But as I said to you in the thing, I've got no idea whether this would be relevant to your context. What may be of interest is the fact that the app kind of provides a social learning environment for educators that might be separated by geography, or a lot of our clients have got a lot of part-time teachers, so it's really difficult to get professional learning opportunities to those part-time educators. So, but here I'm really, kind of like putting a finger in the air. I'm guessing that may be relevant to you. So it joins everybody up, and then we offer a kind of traffic light system where teachers can. So the teacher standards ask educators to say, how are you reflecting on your practice? How are you developing your practice? How are you supporting colleagues? And how are you developing the learning across the whole organisation? Well, I used to be a teacher. It used to, what's the word for it? Challenge me being asked to fill in these forms every year. And so actually I wanted to make it really easy that by a click of a button, educators can tell each other what they're working on. And, a lot of the techniques on here are bread and butter to many teachers. So they just say, hey, listen, I do this already. And the important thing about that is it means that they're telling their colleagues that they're available to support them. And we make it really easy for those colleagues to contact each other and share their learning with each other. And that's all kind of hoovered up into what we've called an organisational skills exchange, where you can see what's going on across the whole organisation, and you can, teachers can contact each other to offer or ask for support. And then there's some tools that enable managers to support their educators remotely by, if you like, pushing support to the teachers. What else to say? I called up a blog from one of our training providers that's got a. So if I just work backwards so you can see the title of the blog. So you might want to go to our blog and have a look at that or not. The reason I called it up that is because Becky's got over 100 teachers that are across the UK. And so and I think in the last academic year, she was only able to provide coaching to about 44%. But in the first term of having the how-tos, she was able, by transferring to a remote model, she pretty much eliminated a lot of the costs of doing the support, how she was doing the support and moving it online. So that's might be worth having a look at and having a chat about at some point. What else to say? So I'm not guessing. I know that the prisons will be obviously in different geographies, so this would be a way of joining those teachers up. But happy to have a chat anyway and see if it is something you might be interested in. The other thing about it is we're trying to democratise the access to that evidence-informed teaching. So I used to do live training. I don't know if you're familiar with the work of Jeff Petty. I used to do work with Jeff, and I did a lot of training in the UK and overseas on evidence-based teaching. But it was very one-off, and so what I wanted to do was unpack that content and make it available online, so organisations could lead their own training. So what I'm saying is, rather than that content being in the brain of the trainer or the coach or whatever, I used to do a lot of instructional coaching. That content is now out there on the web app to support teachers in supporting each other's, and support quality managers in supporting the teachers. So I hope that's clear. Sorry for rambling on. You know, I'll put the link to this in an email, and maybe you could get back to me and let me know if you want to have a chat. Okay. Thanks, Anne. Enjoy the rest of your time off. Maybe I should set the thing to come to you on Monday. I don't think I will. I think I'll ping this off to you today. Anyway, take care.